Hello, Gothamites, and welcome to the Gotham Knight channel. I am your host, the Gotham Knight, and today I want to go ahead and talk about a little bit about some news that we've talked about for over a year, and news is now coming out that about Ben Affleck and his Batman. But if you've been listening to this show, you would know over a year ago, we mentioned what was happening. And now, you're starting to see it. Now, let's go ahead and dive into it. But first, I want you to go ahead and hit that like button. Please join the Batman community here and stay up on all Gotham Knight news here, and as we grow our community and look forward to reaching 1K. We are very close, guys. Thank you so much for the new subscribers and those that are joining in. We hope you like the content, and we definitely got more for you. So let's hop into it. I want to go ahead and get into this. Over a year ago, we mentioned that the Snyder Verse will be restored. Even at DC Fandom, in 2021, it was about to be announced that Zack Snyder's Justice League was back. Prior to that, 3 months beforehand, David Zaslav had reached out to multiple creators, and one of those being Zack Snyder. And through these meetings, it was discussed that Discovery, once they come in, we're going to want to see where Zack Snyder stood. And of course, Zack Snyder wants to finish his story. Zack Snyder wants to finish the Justice League movies. Now, a lot of information has come out. Zack Snyder, I believe, has dived into this story a little bit more to even maybe change up the story from the way we knew it. Okay, so we already had mentioned that. We already had gone through that. So we already had said it in the Flash that you were about to see multiple appearances. That you were already going to see not only Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck, but there was a chance that you were going to see Christian Bale return as Batman. And we mentioned this over a year ago. And now you're starting to hear the reports like, oh, well, Christian Bale might be back. Yeah, no, we already mentioned that. We've already said that. And now things are starting to look like they're coming to pass. Now, with the delay of the Flash movie, a lot of the things that were cut out are looking to be put back in. Now, one of the things that we know is that Ben Affleck does not die in this film. We already mentioned that. Now, there's reports and little things that are hinting that this is all true. And even one of YouTube's influencers, which is Grace Randolph, had even mentioned that Ben Affleck might not die. And she's not a big Snyderverse fan. I do believe that she does like Zack Snyder and his work, but I don't think she's a big Justice League fan or DC fan at that. But you're starting to hear her say, well, here Ben Affleck doesn't die. Yeah, he doesn't die. I gave you guys that information. Here is some more information. Ben Affleck and his camp have been in talks that with this film, that him not dying will result into not only returning to Zack Snyder's Justice League, but doing a 4 to 6 part episode on HBO Max with his Batman returning, finishing off the Deathstroke story, and it fully being after the Arkham Asylum. That's right. It being Arkham Asylum, almost just like the video game that takes place. Ben Affleck would return. Joel Manganiello, I hope I said his name right. I murder names. Would return to come in and do this whole epic series of Batman going through a rogues gallery, and we get to see Ben Affleck's version of this rogues gallery, including Jared Leto coming back. And Jared Leto has kind of already hinted at that. And Jared Leto is showing that his interest in playing the Joker is still there. It's all showing that this is about to happen. Now, has the series been signed off on? No. Right now, with Zack Snyder being really busy on Rebel Moon and his Netflix projects, they're waiting on this announcement once Discovery fully takes over here in a couple of weeks. And when that goes into place, there are going to be announcements starting to be made towards the fans, because Discovery is about what fans want. When fans wanted Shark Week, when fans wanted more shows by Discovery listened. They actually listened and gave fans the shows that they knew the network would benefit from. And this is very true in their business philosophy, to listen to what fans want and discover what fans would see. Well, they've already seen it. They saw the phenomenal job of the Zack Snyder's Justice League and what it did for HBO Max and what it has done by fans. And to have fans still talk about Ben Affleck, even with the new Batman movie, which is amazing, love it. To even have fans come out and still support Zack Snyder's Justice League. Discovery already knew that. They knew that over a year ago. And they knew over a year ago that they were going to bring it back. It was just that they need everyone in place to do that and to make the shots. And it's almost there. So I'm excited for this next chapter. I hope I get more news about the Batman Arkham. And I believe since the Batman was used, because Ben Affleck was going to use that, we shared photos and we did a video of what the Batman suit was going to look like. Ben Affleck had thought, well, why don't we just call this the Arkham series? And now with Matt Reeves doing a Arkham profile on Arkham series for HBO Max, this is something that has intrigued them to have Ben Affleck's Batman come through a series of trials through Arkham Asylum, and this one be called Batman Arkham. So that's something to look forward to, guys. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Hopefully we hear more news about this series. I hope that we get this announcements very soon, and hopefully Discovery doesn't keep holding us all the way to DC fandom in 2022, right? So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and get my Gotham City coffee, and I want you guys to have a wonderful day out in Gotham City. Take care.